All right. Good morning. It's still morning, right? I still have my balloons in the background. So I want you all to lay down on your backs, and I want you to grab your band. If you have a towel, I'll give you the option for what you're going to do. So we'll just go ahead and lay down. Let the ribs relax behind you. Let the belly fall towards the floor. If you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes for a moment. Take some breaths. A couple more. Good. So you're going to lift the arms up and without pulling on the band. So if you have a towel, this will work great for you. We'll just lift the arms up over the head. Don't pull the band apart. Just hold it. That'll keep your arms organized. So let the arms come up over the head. Take a nice inhale. And then exhale, bring the arms down. So you want your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders, just a little bit. Good. As you draw the arms back down toward your thighs, you're going to really engage your core. You're not going to push your back into the floor. You're going to keep that nice, small space in your lower back. You're going to encourage the rib cage not to move around too much, so it's going to stay dropped as the arms go up and over your head. Imagine your waist is getting smaller every time you exhale. Wouldn't that be nice? 2 more, over the head. And 1 more time. Good, then bring the arms up just above the chest. For my people who do have a stretchy band, you're just gonna pull the band apart slightly and then let it return to its normal shape. If you don't have a band, you can pull on the towel. It'll give a little bit, but not as much as the band does. And pull away. Pull away, so the hands pull away from each other. You guys, I don't know how long we're gonna be in this situation, but I would highly recommend ordering some items if I were you. Because if you wanna make the most out of the class, then you should have some of this stuff. This stuff's easy to get, so pull away. I'll go ahead and post a link in my profile or in the newsletter again for some of these props. 2 more. 1 more time. Good, arms back over the head. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bring the arms down by the waist. All right, so go ahead and let the strap just lay across the hips. You're gonna place your hands on top. The strap may or may not move. It's up to you. If you wanna hold it down like a seat belt, you can do that. Obviously, if you have the towel, you're not gonna be able to do that, right? Because it needs to be able to move. All right, I'm gonna walk my heels slightly closer, and I'm gonna do an articulation of the pelvis. So I'm just gonna tuck and roll, which will tilt my hip bones towards my armpits. Once I've got my lower back flattened on the floor and my abs are drawn in, then I'm gonna lift my pelvis up. I'm gonna come up just to the top edge of the shoulder blades. I'm gonna let my neck really get nice and long, and then I'm gonna tilt the ribs back into the floor and articulate back down to the mat. Inhale, exhale, tuck the pelvis, the lower back will flatten. Roll up to the shoulder blades, let the neck lengthen out. Feel how the glutes press the hips up towards the ceiling. Allow the knees to slide towards your toes. That'll give you this nice long line here at the front of the hips. Inhale here, exhale, roll back down. Good, stay organized, stay even. Equal weight on both feet. Feel the heels. Feel the outside edges of the baby toe. Feel the inside edges of the big toe. One more time. Lift it up. You're going to hold here. You're going to grab your strap or your towel. With your hands, you're going to bring your arms up and over your head. You will leave your arms there as you roll down. You might skip your lower back here. Good. Drop the tailbone. Bring the arms back down to the hips. If you have your band, you can kind of hang on to it here so that the hips are resisted as you lift up. If you have your towel, you won't be able to do that. Exhale, tuck, curl. So I have to push through the resistance of the band to get my hips to lift. And my arms are super engaged, especially the back of my triceps. I'm going to hold here. Now I'm going to let my arms lift up. I'm going to inhale, exhale, and roll the spine down. Go ahead and miss the lower back. That's totally fine. And then bring the arms back down to the pelvis, holding the strap down so that when the hips come up, you have to work through that resistance. That's going to make those glutes work a little bit harder. Here we go, arms up over the head. Inhale. And then exhale to roll back down. Good. Bring the arms back up across above the chest. You're going to pull. Let's go a little narrower with the band, so not a lot of space between. Good. My band's pretty sturdy. It's pretty hard to move it, so I'm not going to be moving very much, right? So I'm going to pull both arms away from each other. I want to check and make sure my wrists are not turned in or out, especially my people who have really flexible wrists. And I can think of three of them right now. So here we go. Pull out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not really big, guys. 8, 9, 10. Let the arms come back in. Stabilize the right arm. Drop the shoulder blade back into the floor and pull the left arm away from the right arm. Remember, check the wrists. Make sure they're straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring that arm back up. Okay? Linda, I want you to remember these exercises. Hold this arm still as you pull the right arm out to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Drop the arms back down. Make a little seat belt. Okay? I'm going to open my fingers up. Press the hands flat into the mat. That's going to create a little tightness around the pelvis with my band. If you don't have a band, just do the best you can. Lift the hips up. All right, now you're going to lift your arms up off the floor. So your triceps are lifted, and you're going to press down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop the hips down. Maybe move the hands a little bit closer to the hips so that you have to pull on the strap a little bit more if you like. Breathe in, exhale, tuck, curl, press into your feet, lift the hips up, lengthen the neck, pull the shoulders out of the ears, reach the arms and fingertips down towards your heels and pull the strap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms up and roll the pelvis down. Good. Take the strap, lift your hips up, and take it behind your waist. Make sure there's equal distance between the ends. All right. Let the strap go to the floor. Hands behind the head. Walk the feet away slightly. Close the elbows. Curl up. Hold here. Reach your right arm forward. Reach your left arm forward. Lift up for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the lifted part. Bring one hand behind. Bring the other hand behind. Hold there and come back down. Inhale. If your neck starts to hurt or bother you, do not let go of your head, right? That's just an extra challenge for the abdominals, all right? Curl up. Extend one arm. Extend the other arm. Pulses for 5, 4, 3. You can always hold your head. 2, hold at the top. Hand goes behind. Hand goes behind, and you come back down. Notice how those abdominals fire when you start to return the hands to your head. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Extend the arm, lift the front leg. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top. Bring the hand behind the head. Hold here, drop the foot down for 5, 4. Try to stay up in that nice lifted. One more time. Good, foot down, head and shoulders down. Woo, little burning there at the base of the ribs, yes? Sorry, I can't hear you. Inhale, exhale, close the elbow slightly, but don't hide your eyes, right? Curl up, release the hand, curl up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand behind, lift the leg, tap the toe. This is the other leg. 2, try to stay in that upper lifted position. Good, foot down and roll it down. Oh yeah. Ooh. Pick up your strap. This will work with the towel too, so don't worry about that. Cross it. Yes, cross it. Don't tie it, just cross it. Now on your exhale, you're gonna pull the sides away so that where the strap is crossed should be right on top of your belly button, right there. Okay, and then the arms come back up again. Inhale, exhale. So as you pull the arms down and away, your strap or your towel gets tighter around your waist, and then back up. Breathe in to release those muscles. Somebody's trying to get in. Exhale, cross the strap, pull it down, making it tighter around your waist. Okay, and then inhale, let the arms open. Now, so we have this great muscle called the transverse abdominal muscle. It's the second layer of your abs. And it's very wide. It goes between your rib cage and your hip bones. And it's like a corset. So I want you to use the tool that we're working with right now to help you feel that engagement. It goes all the way around your torso, so it's 360 degrees. So as you are drawing the strap tighter around your waist, see if you can make that deep muscle activate before you pull the strap tight, right? Inhale, exhale, start winding up that deep abdominal muscle, that transverse. So as the strap gets tighter around your middle there, that muscle is just barely ahead of it, right? It's just slightly ahead of it. And then lift the arms back up and let everything breathe. Inhale. Exhale, cross, pull away from your belly button. Chase your abs, chase them with your strap. And then come back up. And exhale. Now you're going to deepen for 3 breaths. So continuously get it deeper. Exhale. 3. Make your waist smaller. 2. One more time. Yes. Big inhale. No cramping. Exhale. Oop, Chris got kicked off. And pull for 3. And 2. And 1. Hi, Chris. Sorry you got kicked off. One more time. Exhale, pull that strap, cross over, and make those abs get deeper every time you pull on that strap. 3 exhales. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Open up the arms, open up the strap. Pick your right leg up into table, pick your left leg up into table. This is tabletop in case you weren't sure. right? It's your shins are parallel with the floor. If your legs get too tired, you can always drop the lower leg down. Arms lift, we're going for hundreds, okay? Always hold on to your head if it gets too intense with the shoulders. Otherwise, we're here with the legs. Curl up, pump your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. You're going for a 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale. 5, 6. Option is to stretch one of your legs up. And then maybe the other one. And back to table for the last 10. And down. Good. Pull the strap out from behind you. Am I losing people? Are you guys getting thrown off? Everybody good? I have a hardwired connection, so that's the best way, is that hardwired connection. If you can plug your equipment actually into your router, that's going to give you the best connection. All right, let's go front leg. This works with a towel also. So it goes around the foot. Part 1 will work with a towel, part 2 will not. So we'll do part 1. When we get to part 2, everybody else, your towel people, you'll just have to stay with part 1. All right, so we're gonna start to lower the leg down. Yes, go ahead and stretch that other leg out. This is gonna lift you up to a seated position, the use of the strap. So you're gonna pick up the head, drop the leg, and come up to a seated position. Inhale here, exhale, tuck your pelvis. Don't start with your shoulders, start with your pelvis, go back down. Breathe in, exhale, lower the leg, pick up the head and shoulders, and come back up. Inhale here, exhale, tuck and roll back down. Good, drop the elbows once you get to the floor. Curl up. Inhale, exhale, tuck and roll back down. Last 2. Just because we're using a strap doesn't mean you're not using your abs. By the way. Good, and then roll back down. Now, if you have a band, I'm gonna go all the way to the end of the band. This band is from Spry, S-P-R-I. It costs like $6. Came very quick. So I'm gonna hold my legs still, and I'm gonna push into the band with my foot as I pull my arms up towards my head. And then slowly bring the strap back to a neutral position. Again, if you have a towel, you're not gonna be able to do this. So I would just maybe, I don't know, put the towel down, maybe just do these, right? If you don't have a band. All right, here we go. So stabilize your leg as you pull the band towards your head. You're gonna feel this under here in the back of your armpits. Rotator cuff. Linda. Here we go. Pull. Exhale. Exhale, pull. It's great for your hip too because you have to keep your legs still. 3. And 2. And 1. Now, if you've got your towel, this will work. All right. So you're gonna roll up to seated. And if you want, you guys watch this for a second, okay? I want you to watch before you do it. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna roll back and I'm gonna lift my leg. So if I'm holding a towel or a strap, I roll back, I pull on it, that'll pick my legs up. All right? So that free leg is gonna follow you. Roll back. Yes. These feel great. Got it, Linda? One more time. Good. Come up to seated. Okay, if you have a strap. So I love props. That's like one of my favorite things to use is props. So if we go along in this, if we keep going in this situation, my classes are going to start to have props in them. So again, I'll give you guys links to purchase like foam roller. If you can get a foam roller, that would be great. All right, so here we go. We're going to row, so you're going to pull. We're just going to use one foot. Pull. So let the collarbones open and roll back and pull from the back body. Pull. 5 more. And 1. Good, now I'm going to slide that leg out. I'm going to use my strap to help me. Your towel will work here too. And slide back in. Slide out, slide back in. So if I keep my hands still, right, my hip has to pull the strap, yes? Out and in. This will work if you're sitting up on top of something, if your hamstrings are tight, pull out, come on in. Pull out, come on in. Now I want you to rotate your foot outward, right? So rotate your leg out, rotate it in. Rotate it out, rotate it in. I'm trying to keep my other leg still. Rotate out, rotate in, 2 more. Out. I can't do any more exercises on this leg because then I will forget what we did. And in. Switch to the other foot. I'm just going to turn around the other way so that you're always seeing my front leg. And here we go. We're going to roll down. We'll bring that leg up. So towel works, yeah, down and up. If you have a towel, it's not going to stretch like this, right? So you'll have to pick up your arms and pull back up. One more time. Good. Lift the arms up, stabilize the leg. Here's where you're going to have to drop the towel because it's not going to stretch. Find the armpit muscles, your serratus, the back of the rotator cuff. Keep the leg stable as you pull the strap. So you have to actively press into the strap with your leg, with your foot, so that you get that work. This is a Y fly laying on the floor. How nice is that? 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now we add the roll up to seated and then the roll back with the other leg coming with us. All right? So pick up the head and shoulders, come on up, stretch the back leg out, depending on which way you're facing. Roll back, lift. You can go back to your towel here. Pull, roll back. Other leg follows. These feel so nice. I love these. Let's do 3 more. Yeah. Nice. And last one. Good. And come on up. Nice. All right. Did I skip anything? Turn front. I think so, right? Okay. Both legs are straight. Your hamstrings are tight. Feel free to sit on top of something. So we're going to do biceps now, bicep curls. We did rows before, now we're doing bicep curls. If you have a towel, it's not going to work, so you can just do free, okay? Otherwise, here we go, curl. Try to resist going down, right? So you want to go slow on your way back down. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now I'm going to use my strap to slide my leg out and back in. My foot is pointing upward. Open and close. Open and close. I'm feeling my abductor here as I have to move into the strap. And then I'm feeling my abdominals as I pull my leg back in from my inner thigh. Out and in and out and in. Let's do 2 more. Out and in. My arms are working because they have to hold my leg. So now we're going to rotate out, rotate in. If this bothers you, don't do it. Just continue with that parallel foot, right? This is your leg bone turning, not your ankle. Turning from all the way up here. Out, in, one more time, out, and in. Nice. Let's go both legs. Okay, pull the elbows back. So you have some tightness. You can use a towel for this. Your legs just won't move very much. But it'll totally work because the fibers in the towel will stretch a little bit. Okay? Flex your feet and press. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing 10. 8, 9, and 10. Hold. Right leg stays still, left leg moves. 2, 3. Come in, switch sides, press. 2, 5, 6, yes, 7, and 8. Woo! Release. Cross your legs. Feel those? Side bend. Switch. I want you to lift up and out of your hips. So there's never this sense that you're crunching either side. Up and out. Up and over. Good, we're gonna add on. Up and over. Stay here. Twist. Side. Lift. Up and over. I'm going to keep this arm straight, the one that's on the floor. That stays straight. That's going to allow me to rotate my collarbone and my rib cage. Side. Up and over. So if you need to slide your arm out a little bit to keep it straight, do that. Twist. Center. Lift. Up and over. Rotate. Center. Lift. One more each way. Up and over. Last time. Up and over. Rotate. Center. Those feel good, right? And back. Good. All right, send your legs forward. Keep the legs bent. Just keep the strap right there. Back a little bit. So we're going to go into some arm work. Okay? Some balance, some tabletop work with the arms behind us. You can do these on your hands I like the fingertips pointing sideways. You can also do them on your elbows, but you won't be able to lift your hips if you're on your elbows. So if you were on your elbows, it would look like this. It's very hard to lift your hips here. This is an extreme rotation backwards. This is a little bit more friendly, I think, than the elbows. So you'll just kind of have to deal with your hands. Just tell them to deal with it. So press down into the shoulders. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. Make the back of your arm bones super strong. Okay, open up your fingers, spread your fingers out. Walk your feet towards you. We're just going to start with a pelvis off the floor. That's it. Just a pelvis off the floor. My arms are shaking already. And then come back down. Go ahead and give it a little bit of a shrug. Just to release. I want you to feel the difference when you're released and when you're active. So now you glide the shoulder blades down. That'll activate the lower trapezius. The arm bones will hug right there at the armpits. Press into your hands, pull in your abs, push into your feet, and lift your hips. Now, if you'd like, you can come up a little bit higher with the hips. This is going to rotate the arm bones in the shoulder socket. Then you can drop back down. And then you can take the weight off of your arms and let your shoulders shrug for a moment. So we're going to add a leg movement. So go ahead and stretch your right leg out, lift it up and down for 3, 2, 1. We're going to add that into the hip lift. All right, so reset your shoulders, reset your back muscles. My mat kind of moves a little bit because it's stretchy too. Push down into the palms, lift up the hips. Figure out how high you want your hips up. The higher it is, the more rotation in your shoulder, leg stretches out. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, I lied, 2, one more, 1, good, foot down, drop the pelvis. Let the shoulders reset. Press down into the shoulder blades. Feel that activity along your back, lots of lats, all sorts of stuff happening. Hips up. Figure out how high you want to go. Take the other leg. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Foot down. Drop the pelvis down. Stretch the legs out and come forward. Those are not easy. Okay. Let's do the abdominal series. And then we'll go into some extension. My watch says, check your rings. You're not working hard enough. Oh, you smarty pants, you. Okay. So no straps for this. We'll do 2 in a row. So that means single leg stretch, double leg stretch back to back. Then we'll take a break. Then it'll be single straight leg stretch, double straight leg stretch back to back. Then we'll take a break. And then we'll do crisscross. All right, let's take right leg to chest, left leg stretches out. You can always do these exercises with your head down, okay? That works too. All right, holding towards the ankle, hand just below the kneecap. So right hand, right leg, ankle, left hand, just below the kneecap. Head and shoulders come up. You always switch the same arm configuration. So as my left leg comes in, my left hand goes towards the ankle. Here we go. We're going to do 8 of these. 1 and 2. This is your tempo. 3, 4, 5. Inhale one side, exhale the other. 7, 8. Yes. Knees to chest. Reach. Hug. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale last time. Inhale, exhale, and down. Yes, it gets into your neck, but you'll live. Here we go, left leg down, right leg up. You're gonna reach up that leg, you're gonna slide that other leg out straight, pick up the head and shoulders. Same as the first exercise, but straight legs now. Here we go, 1 and 2. I want you to pull that leg towards you. 5, 6, you're gonna get to hold your head in a second. 7, last one, 8, both legs up. Hold your head. Right leg down. Left leg down. Turn your toes out, heels together. Lower both legs. Not very far. Bring them back up. Right leg. Left leg. Heels together. Turn the toes out. Lower down. Come back up. Parallel legs. Last time. Right. Left. Heels together. Turn the toes out. Lower. Woo. Lift. And take a break. How you doing? Challenging. Challenging for me. I don't know about you. Challenging for me. All right, here we go. Leg tabletop. We're going to go right into crisscross, my friends. Okay. Head lifts. Twist. Pick up the other leg. Switch. Switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, don't go faster than me. 7, 8, yes, and down. Woohoo! All right. Take your front leg, the one that's closest to the computer. I'm not doing right and lefts. So if you're not laying the same way I am, because I know some people lay perpendicular, right, to the computer, just remember what leg you're using. So what I want you to do is push on that foot, the bent leg, all right? You're gonna push on that foot. We're gonna roll to our side. So this arm has to get out of the way, right? So this arm's gonna come up here. You're gonna push and roll to your side. Okay? Put this hand down. And now roll all the way over. I want you to keep this leg bent. Roll all the way over. Yes? Now push into the floor with that hand. So you come up. And then you come back down. You use that hand to push yourself back. And you roll all the way back. Okay? Let your arm flip over so it doesn't get stuck there. Ready? Here we go. Roll, push into your foot. This is great for multifidus, this lower back muscle. So you're gonna push and roll. Put this hand down, roll all the way over, keep that leg bent. Yes? Now I want you to use both hands. So one arm is straight, one's bent. Come up to extension. Lower down, front hand pushes on the floor, that rolls you back. All right, I'm gonna give you an option here. Okay? If your knees don't bend very well, I would not take this option, okay? Just saying. So if your knee joint cannot really bend, keep the option we've been working with, okay? So I'm gonna push on my foot. I'm gonna roll to my side. Once I'm here, I am going to grab my foot. I'm gonna keep my foot in my hand. I'm gonna roll all the way to the floor. You might fall. You might fall on your stomach, but that's okay. So roll over. Now with that straight arm, push into your foot a little bit and come up into that extension. Come back down without letting go of your foot. Roll back. Uh-huh. And then once you're here, if you want to let go of your foot, you can. If you don't have to, don't let go of your foot. So if you can hang on to your foot the whole time, do it. Okay, so I'm going to do one more holding my foot, and then I'll go back to the original one. So push. So I have to use my core to get my body to roll. Because now I'm not using my foot anymore. Roll to the tummy. Yes. Press into the floor to lift. Come back down. Ugh. Roll back. And drop down. Yes? Woo! All right, other side. So we'll start with no holding a foot, and then we will go to holding foot. So I'm gonna keep facing the same way so that you'll see my back now, okay? Is that all right? All right, so arm up over your head, push into your foot, that'll lift your hip up, roll to your side, go ahead and use your hand, keep your leg bent as you go all the way over to your belly, then you'll use both hands to lift up, come down, push into the floor, roll back. Yes, do it again. Push into your foot, lift your pelvis, turn over. Use your hands, lift up. Good. You're sticking with that, or you're grabbing your foot. Go, push. Try to keep your hand on your foot. Roll. Now you only have one arm to use. Up. You can push into your leg to help you lift. Come down. Oh, roll back. Last two. Oh, let's just do one more. I want to see you. Nice. Yeah. Good. Nice. And back. Awesome. All right. Go to child's pose. And then make your way up to standing with your band. Bring the band in front. They should pay me for advertising. Pull the arms into the rib cage. Stand with the feet together. Bring the elbows to the waist. Make sure the upper arm does not move away from the body. Pull back. Five, four, more rotator cuff. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Arms down. So now we'll stabilize one arm and move the other one. Elbows bend, stabilize the right arm, pull the left arm away. 2, remember, check on the wrists, make sure you're not bending your wrists. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stabilize the left arm, pull the right arm away. 2, 3, 4, oh yeah, 5. If you're pulling and you feel your neck, you're pulling too hard. 1 more, you don't have to pull that hard. Oh. I had a client right before you guys and I did all these with her, so my shoulders are feeling it. All right, we're gonna go to the back. You're gonna open your collarbones a little bit. So my hyper flexible shoulder people, right? You don't wanna be all the way back here. See what my ribs did? They popped forward and my lower back extended. So I'm gonna tuck my pelvis, I'm gonna pull in my abs so that when I bring my arms back, all that doesn't happen. right? You can think of a few people. That's 4. So from here, okay, so your thumbs are facing each other. You're gonna lift your arms up, not too high, not way up here, right? Just right here, and we're gonna pull apart there. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're gonna feel your triceps too, okay? So now, left arm is gonna stay still. I'm gonna turn my thumb out on this right arm, okay? This is why you guys gotta buy props. You can use the towel for these, but the towel doesn't move much, right? Okay, so my thumb is out. This arm is still, this arm moves. So here we go. 1, 2. Don't let those ribs pop out. 1 more. Good. Okay, now you're gonna switch sides, right? So the thumb will face in on the right side, the thumb will face out on the left side. That's gonna rotate your arm bone. This arm stays still as you pull away. If you are gonna order bands, I would suggest ordering a couple different weights. Last 2, last 1. Good, and home. Woo, roll those shoulders out. Good, let's go ahead and open up the legs, turn the toes out slightly. Let's take the band behind the waist. Or towel. Towel's gonna slide. Band is gonna stretch, okay? How much pull you want on your band is up to you. So we're gonna take a tiny little lean towards that foot and then this way. So a little side to side here. Good, so we're gonna start a reach of the same arm, okay? So I'm gonna reach, reach, reach. Three more. 2. How's the knees? 1. Good. Come center, plie. Pull the inner thighs up and together. Inhale down, exhale, plie. So pull up through your inner thighs into your belly button. Inhale, exhale. All right? Arms are gonna reach. Reach. It's gonna be hard to do this with a towel, so you might wanna put the towel down for this one. I don't care which way you breathe. Now reach forward. Stabilize the back ribs. Push the back ribs against the strap. So as the arms move forward, the back ribs push into the strap. Last 3. 3. And 2. And 1. And home. Walk your feet in. Good, bring the strap to the front of your hips. Again, you can do this with the towel, but it just won't be as effective. This is chest expansion, one of my favorite exercises when we work on the machines. So you're gonna draw the arms back, like so, right? So you feel some tension in your strap. And we're gonna really blow up the rib cage. So you're gonna inhale. And then exhale, the band will release and the body will slide back into a neutral position, okay? So the extension comes from up here. It does not come from your lower back. So you don't push your hips back, right? you move the upper chest. You move, it's called chest expansion. So you're expanding from here. How much you want to pull on your band is up to you. Here we go. Inhale, pull back on the band, expand the ribs. Exhale, reset the body. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm going to add on. I'm going to go up onto my toes as I pull. Lower down. Inhale. Again, if you feel this in your neck, you're pulling too hard. So give yourself some more strap. Inhale. Last two, pull. One more time. And down. Good. Drop your strap. Okay, we're going to do push-ups on the wall. Okay? You got some wall space? Both hands. Walk away. Fingertips are pointing upwards, which means the elbows are going to stay in as you lower yourself down. Your elbows stay close to the body. Down. Try not to let your shoulders shrug, guys. Keep your shoulder blades organized. One more time. Good. Helen, do you have a flat wall? Because we're going to go here, this one. This one's this way. So now we're going elbows out. Okay, so elbows out, lower down. So this is a more traditional push-up. Go ahead and lower and press. If any of these bother you, switch to one that doesn't. Marsha's like, yep, don't want those. Last time. Come back in. Good. Back to the elbows narrow. One hand goes behind your back. Press out to a straight arm. Hold there. So you're going to do a little rebounding off the wall. So you're going to lower down, and then you're going to push and rebound off the wall. Down and push. Marsha, do them on a chair like we did on Tuesday. Yep, there you go. Yep, put your hands on the chair. And if you want to put one hand at the back of the chair and one hand on the top so that you're doing a single one, but don't push off and jump. Stand up and switch. There you go. Perfect, Marsha. Don't lower so much that top arm goes back so far, so it's very small. Yeah. Switch sides, guys. Remember that arm stays connected to the rib cage. Good. Last two. Last one. Nice. All right. Stand up. Now go. You can stay on the wall, or you can use the door jamb. So now we're just going to stretch here. Okay. The wall's better because you have to keep your arm there, right? So I'm just going to start to just kind of rotate away from the wall. Here, I'll turn my computer so you can see. So I leave my arm where it is, and then I just rotate my body away. My people who are really flexible, don't overstretch here, please. And then start to rotate your body back. Now you're going to bend your elbow like this. Okay? You won't be able to go as far. So now start to twist back. Just take little baby steps to open up your shoulder there. Look, now you can see my kitchen. There's my kitchen. All right, so let's do other side now. So straight arm along the wall. And then just start to turn your body away. And then turn back. And then bend the elbow so you're at a 90-degree angle. And then, Gail, these are really good for you. And then rotate back. All right, you lovely people.